Amen. We going, amen. We are going to pause tonight for a moment of prayer and to again invite God just into our week, into our situation, into wherever we are. And I know that we're here tonight and we're, having service here and just kind of celebrating the goodness of God. But at the same time, somebody tonight wish they could get to church. Somebody tonight is missing out on being in the house of God. There's some people, I've spoke to so many members of Morning Star who are just burdened in their heart, and they say, Pastor, I miss you. I miss everybody at the church. I miss hugging on necks, and I miss hugging on the people that care for me, that I know are my church family, that love me, and they can't do it because they're at home, they're self-quarantining, they're isolating, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But how many know sometimes doing the right thing ain't always the easy thing? And so I want to tell you tonight that as we seek to come together and quarantine, we all need to remember, wherever you are, you can get on bended knee and give God, come on, you can pour out your heart to Him. Come on, Deacon Mays, come on down here to the podium, and we're going to ask the Deacon Mays leaders in prayer. Won't you stand right where you are? Tonight, somebody's watching on Facebook Live, somebody's watching on YouTube, somebody's watching on some social avenue tonight. We want you, wherever you are, put your prayer requests in the comments section and just lift your hand there in the comments and say, pray for me, Pastor. We need something in our lives that's going to help break all this oppression and all of this insecurity and all this sadness and all of this trouble. Come on, we need God to help us in times like these. I don't know what your prayer request is tonight, but I want you to get it on your heart tonight as we begin to seek God and look after what He is calling us to do. Let us know that we can go to Him on bended knee tonight. Come on, Deacon Mays, won't you lead us before the throne of grace?
Let us pray. Oh, gracious God, we come now knowing that you are God. Father, we know that you have all power in your hands. Father, we realize this afternoon that we're living in tedious times. We're living in times of a pandemic. And Father God, we know that you won't put no more on us than we can bear. And Father, right now we ask you to come down in this place. Father God, we ask you to look ye out among all of your people. Let them know that you have the power this evening. Let them know, Father, that you can speak and man must lay down and die. Let them know, Father, that you have power and man must get up again. Oh, realize, oh Heavenly Father, that we need you in times like these. We need you, Father God, from all walks and all conditions of life. Father God, we need you to be in our homes this evening. Father God, we know that we need you for strength, Father. In times like these, Father God, we know no one else to call on, no one else that we can turn to. And Father, this evening we're calling on you. Realize, oh Heavenly Father, that somebody have a desire heart to be in this house this evening. Father God, somebody wants to reach out and touch. But we're living in times now, Father, where we got to be 6 feet apart. But God, when it comes to you, you're always by our side. And Father, we tell you thank you this afternoon. Oh God, we need you right now. Father, we need you from the White House all the way down to the Pearl House this evening. Father, we ask you to strengthen our church. Father, strengthen our church family. Father, throw your arms of protection around them. Let them know that you're still God. Oh God, we pray that you would create in us a clean heart. Father, we pray that you would give us the right spirit. Give us a new spirit, Father. Oh, Father, teach us to love one another. Bring us closer together, Father. Realize, oh, Heavenly Father, that somebody is going through this evening. Touch them right now, Father. Somebody has lost their loved one. Touch them right now, Father. Somebody's in the hospital. We pray you will touch them, God. Oh, we know you can. Because you got all power. Father God, we pray you will bless our pastor. Bless him, Father, as he go out and try to tell people about your word. Father God, we pray that you will bless in a mighty way this evening. Oh God, we pray for our land. We pray for the nation. And God, we pray now that you will bind us in one band of Christian love. Father, we had some ups. And Father, we had some downs. But oh God, through it all. Father, you didn't say every day would be easy, but you said we could always lean and depend on you. And Father, we're still leaning and depending on you. We're leaning, Father, we're leaning. We get weak, but we still lean. And Father, we're still depending on you. And now, God, when we too must leave this place, but not your face and not your presence. We pray that you will give us a home somewhere on the other side where we can continue to worship you, lift you up, give you all the praise. Father, we ask these blessings in the mighty name of Jesus. Somebody ought to tell God thank you. Somebody ought to tell God thank you. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Oh, you're worthy, God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. You are worthy.
Hallelujah. Amen. Don't sit down too quick and grab that church vision and mission statement real quick. We still on with that. Amen. Amen. Because that's actually what we're doing right now is the church vision and mission. What we are doing tonight is just a portion and fraction of helping fulfill that mission statement tonight. Amen. Amen. We're going to ask Sister Lenore if she will come, Sister Lenore, and give us our church mission statement on this evening.
Oh, yes. Everybody got the cards out? You ought to know it by now. This is our mission. This is our vision. We're going somewhere. All right. We're heading somewhere, Morning Star. You got to see the vision. That's right. You got to see past the clouds. That's right. A cloud of vision won't get you anywhere. So make sure your minds and hearts is clear when you read this statement. Okay, we're going with the vision. Ready? The vision of Morning Star Baptist Church is to shine the light of God's love to the darkest corner of the world that we can find. The mission of the Morning Star Baptist Church is to be an example to our community, government, and fellow churches alike, so that the love of God can be shown, preaching and hands-on ministry. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Come on, put your hands together tonight for that church vision and mission. Amen. 10 minutes. That's all I'm going to do. And we're going to get out of here. We're going to give you just a little piece of something so that we can go ahead and push it on. Amen. 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 Wherever you are tonight, we appreciate you for joining in with us on Facebook Live or on YouTube or wherever you happen to be finding us on this afternoon. We came to give God praise and glory, and I believe we have done that today. I hope you had worship right where you were, and now it's time for the word. Does anybody need a word just to kind of, make it amen through your week? Amen. It is time for the word. We're going to find it in the book of Matthew, the 27th chapter, and we're going to look at verse number 42. Matthew chapter 27, and we're going to look at verse number 42. It's just one verse. That's all I need tonight. I know some of you might think, Pastor, you backtracking. We've already passed by Easter and all of that kind of stuff. He done already got up. Why are you taking us back to Matthew chapter 27 and verse number 42? Well, I want to tell you, sometimes while you busy carrying the meal, sometimes crumbs get left that might be of assistance to us as we pursue life's precious journey. Thank you for those of you who have made it out tonight just to hear a word. I'm going to give you a little bit that God has shared with me. I pray it'll bless you, and then we can be on our way tonight. Thankful to our Facebook family for joining us tonight on live. Thank you to our musician staff, our great musician staff. Amen. Who has come in tonight and been such a blessing. Amen. We'll be hearing so much more from them as we go forward. I want to remind you there's a lot of exciting stuff going on around here. New church website is moving. We got new ways to give. We might have been a little slow getting things moving, but we catching up with the technology side. Amen. Amen. So there are new ways that you can get involved. You can go to morningstarstrong.com and check things out, see how it looks, amen, and how nice things are on that, because we're trying to represent the kingdom the best way that we can. Amen. Amen. You make your house look good. Let's do all that we can for the Lord. Amen. Amen. And so many other ways that we're trying to connect with you during this time where it seems to be so much disconnection. But thank God for the word. It's what binds us together with cords that cannot be broken. Amen. So if y'all say amen real good, I know I got about 9 minutes left, so I'm going to go ahead and take every one of them, and we'll get on out of here at that time. Matthew chapter 27, verse number 42. It's real simple. It's a criticism that's being read, or being said. If you haven't, say amen tonight. Amen. They said he could save others, but himself he couldn't save. If you be the King of the Jews, let him come down from the cross, and then we will believe him. Y'all got to see what's happening in the verse. These were people that were surrounding Jesus at his worst hour. And they said he could save everybody else, but he couldn't save himself. But what adds salt to the wound is the next part of the verse. If he be the King of the Jews, if he be the King of Israel. In other words, if he's really the Son of God like he's proclaimed to be, then let him come down off of that cross. Let him save himself. And then if he do that, Sister Lola, then we will believe him. My subject is not catchy tonight. I normally have a good subject for you. But my subject tonight is real simple. It's what do you do when God's name looks bad? What do you do when God's name looks bad? We all know the situation that we're in. We have been preaching about it. We have been talking about it for weeks now. We are continuing to experience it on a regular day-to-day basis. Consistent news about the coronavirus 2020 or COVID-19. We see masks everywhere. We see regulation everywhere. We see empty shelves in some stores, and we see a lot of Facebook foolery. I've never seen so many TikTok videos as I see right now. I've never seen so much carrying on social media that I've seen right now. We got all kind of things that are trying to entertain us through this dark time. My good friend said to me on the way up here, the internet has never had a better time than the combination of COVID-19 and Tiger King on Netflix. I've never seen so much carrying on all at one time. It's an interesting time to be alive. As we look at this situation that we're in, we all know how unfair it is, or how uncool it is, or whatever you'd like to call it. I'm tired of sitting at home. I don't know if you're tired of sitting at home, but I'm tired of the situation being as it is. But what bothers me more is how people are responding to this with religious criticism. What gets to me is this concern about whether or not God is involved in the coronavirus, whether or not God is using it to wake everybody up, whether God is not using it to judge the land, whether God is not involved in it at all, the devil's just running rampant and God ain't got nothing to do with it. There's all sorts of theories about what is taking place right now in America. Are we all on the same page with that? All sorts of stuff that people are saying. I don't know if you're watching your Facebook timeline, but it seems like every preacher's got a theory about what God is doing. Every preacher's got a theory about the faith that we ought to have, and every preacher's got a theory about the faith that the people don't have, and all of these different kind of things. And everybody really, honestly, Brother Gary, is just trying to muddle through a troubled time. I think the most disturbing article for me, and I'm almost finished, was when there was a poor pastor in Virginia. As we all know, we've read the news, so I'm not spreading any gossip, any of this kind of thing, but we all know that he passed away this week. And he was one of the ones that held his church open probably a week longer than others thought he should have, with the acclamation of faith in God and that God was bigger than the coronavirus. And after saying those things, the headlines read bold and clear that this man had passed away after having service at the advision against, or the advisory not to have service by the government. And so as I begin to look at that article and all of the people that shared it, I saw so many criticisms about how he was crazy. I saw so many criticisms about how he was an idiot. I saw so many criticisms about how he didn't have faith. He really just was operating in foolishness, and he got what he deserved and all these things. And none of this was coming from the worldly folk. All of this was coming from our folk. When I say our folk, I mean the church folk were the ones throwing dirt on top of this poor man's grave. It's sad to say, but the church folk is some of the worst folk that'll throw dirt on top of you and kick you while you're down. Church folks are the worst ones that will stand there and be just as hypocritical and smile in your face while they're talking about you behind your back. Church folk. I'm sorry. I know y'all don't like what I'm saying tonight, but it's the truth that church people are the ones that instead of praying to build you up, they will smile and laugh while they're trying to tear you all the way down. I want to submit to you, I'm not here to defend this brother. Certainly he has gone to his eternal destination. I'm not here to tell you whether he went to heaven or hell. I'm not here to tell you whether he had faith or foolishness. I'm not here to try to discern whether or not he was operating as a wise pastor or a foolish pastor or any of that. I'm not here to try to put a platform for this man. What I am here to say, however, brothers and sisters, is that his situation caused me to reflect on where we were spiritually. And I have to be honest about something, because I'm just one of those kind of pastors. I got mad, Brother Mac. I got mad, not at myself, not at social media. I got mad at God. I know. This quiet pastor, how could you get mad at God? I'm going to tell you in my last 2 minutes as I prepare to close, brothers and sisters, I said, God, this man was defending your greatness. This man was defending the truth that you are greater than coronavirus. This man was trying to implement a statute and a foundation of faith that could have brought numerous believers to the salvation in Jesus Christ because you kept him in the midst of a storm. Why would you let this man die? There was all kind of people that I would love to see you take out of here. Why did you take this? I didn't even know this man, but I was mad at God for letting this one man pass away. I was concerned. I was upset. I was worried. I went to him with anger, Sister Lola, and I thank God that me and him got a pretty decent relationship because when I talked to him, he talked right back to me. He said, Micah, I need you to understand that this is not the first time that I let my name look bad. I need you to understand that this was not the first time that I ever had to turn away while people were talking about me. This is not the first time that I had some people gossiping behind my back. This is not the first time that I ever had to go through some ridicule and some turmoil. He said, if you look back through the Bible, Micah, I showed you time and time again that many times what we have as faith is mixed in with a little bit of foolishness. The Apostle Paul said that I have used the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. In other words, God used some little simple things that don't make sense to you and I, but he's using it so he can get glory on the other side. I'm out of time this evening, but I gotta go ahead and get on hiatus. I'm gonna go ahead and close with a little bit of scripture, if I can take you down through the years and look through the word of God. Is it all right, Brother Mac, if I show you a few things in the word that'll show you how foolish some faith-filled people really were? Come on over here, Noah. I want you to build a big old boat, and there's going to be some water to fall from the sky. It ain't never fell from the sky before, but I want you to build a boat anyhow. They gonna laugh at you, Brother Noah, but I want you to keep right on building. I want you to look at your neighbor and yell at that neighbor and say, neighbor, sometime you gotta keep right on building. They gonna talk about you, but you gotta keep right on building. He built on that boat, Sister Lola, for 120 odd years. But one day, when everything was done, some raindrops began to fall from the sky, and everybody that was laughing were trying to get in. I'm going to go on and find somebody else. Come here, Brother Abraham, with your 90-year-old self. I want to tell you, you're going to have in your old age a little baby boy. And Abraham said, my wife is 80-some years old. We can't have no little old children because our time has already passed. But I want to tell you,
else. I gotta find somebody else. Come in, Brother Joshua. I want you to march around this big old city called Jericho. With walls so thick, you could put a house on top. Lord, have mercy. I want you to march around for 7 long days. I don't want you to say nothing until that 7th day. But when you get to day number 7, I want the trumpets to blow on Zion. And I want y'all to shout, shout, shout in the walls of the. Somebody ought to shout when your walls fall. You can't shout while the wall's still standing. You gotta shout when the water come down. Come on, somebody say yes. Say yes. Say yes. I got one more. Can I get just one more? I'm gonna get just one more. And I'm gonna take my seat. There was a man by the name of Jesus who came down 42 generations, came through Mary's womb and lived 33 years. He called the blind to see. He called the lame to walk. He called deaf ears to become unstopped. Pilate said there ain't nothing wrong with him. He ain't done nothing wrong. But the Bible tells me, Lord, when they dragged him through Jerusalem, they put stripes on his back and he fell in the dirt. He dragged that old cross up that rugged hill. Look at your neighbor, say, neighbor, it'll look bad for a while. Come on, wave at a few people, tell them it'll look bad for a while. It'll look bad for a while. But I gotta tell you how the story is. The book tells me that Jesus got on that cross. They hung him high. They stretched him wide. He lowered his head and then he died. But I want to tell you, no matter how bad it looked, when they talked about him, if he really Jesus, let him come off that cross. If he really got faith, let him come off that cross. Let him do something that'll stop making him look bad. And then we'll believe on him. But I want to tell somebody, hold on, trouble times. Hold on, when things look bad. Hold on, while they're talking about you. Hold on, while they're talking at you. Hold on, while they gossiping behind your back. Hold on, while they're hanging you on the cross. Hold on, because the story ain't over. But 3 days later, 3 days later, on Sunday morning, after they forgot about him, after they talked about him, after they thought they won, after it looked like Corona won, after it looked like the government won, after it looked like the talkers won, after it looked like them crooked preachers won, I want to tell you, if you hold on to a little bit of foolishness, show you some faith. Somebody say yeah, say yeah, say yes, say yes.
Yes! Yes! All right. That's enough. That's enough. Stand to your feet tonight. Stand to your feet tonight. What a good band sometimes, Brother Mac. They'll talk about you. They'll talk about you bad. Give us something soft. They'll talk about you where you're concerned. And you'll look around so slowly, you'll wonder, where is God? Where is God? God, you could fix this just like that. Why you let them talk about this man like that? He's standing for you. Hold him up so you look good. But I gotta tell you what he told me. He said, Micah, the only way for my name to be glorified, it gotta come down first. All right. They gotta pull it down first. They gotta talk about me first. In order for the story to be good, it gotta look like I'm gonna lose first. Come on, y'all. Every good story you ever heard, always start out where it looked like the hero is gonna lose. It gotta look like the bad guy is gonna win. But that's the only way for God to get some glory, is if they brought him down a little bit. Come on, the scripture told us they was gonna whip him. They was gonna pierce him in the side. They were gonna talk about it. They were gonna put a crown of thorns on his head. All I want to tell you is, before you get mad at God because he let you go through what you're going through, I want to tell you, next time you go through something, Brother Mac, Sister Lola, next time the devil try to get on your track and make you think like you losing and you ain't got the victory, tell him even Jesus had to go to the cross. Even God had to turn his back on Jesus for a little while. But if you suffer just a little while, he's going to raise you up. At the end of the day, you're going to have the victory. When all of this dust settles, morning star, we're going to have the victory. All they can talk about is, I want a little second dust to roll somewhere in Lowdnesboro, but when the dust settles, we're going to have. Tonight, let's pray tonight. Somebody needs their faith elevated. Somebody needs tonight to know that God is still faithful. Come on, bow your head tonight. Lord, we thank you. We give your name praise, glory, and honor, for you're worthy. We thank you, God, that you are keeping us. We thank you that as we go through these troubled times, that God, there is meaning and purpose behind the pain. It don't look good when we're going down the streets of Jerusalem and somebody is beating on us and spitting on us and talking about us. And they're doubting us. And they're doubting the God that we serve. But Lord, I want to just speak to somebody's heart tonight, that they be encouraged, that you're not going to stay down for long. Woo! Glory. That you're not going to allow yourself to go through heartache and pain forever. God, I thank you that just like the song said, I'm so glad that trouble don't last always. Lord, and when the day is through and the song is over, that we can sing a chorus of victory, that you have held us. When we look back over the whole journey, we can say, man, what a story this was. Lord, just like Jesus lived through the greatest story ever told, we pray now, God, that you would help us in our own story. Somebody needs to be encouraged tonight. Strengthen them right where they are. God, we thank you now for your love and your peace that you're giving us in the place tonight. Strengthen all those watching us by Facebook, wherever they are. Strengthen their heart tonight. That even while things look bad, you're still good. We love you and give you honor and glory, and we give you a praise on credit tonight because we know you're bringing us through the storm. In Jesus' mighty name, amen, amen, and amen. Come on, somebody give God some praise on credit tonight. Come on, give him a resurrection praise. Not a false praise, a resurrection praise. That is already. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Woo. Come on, let's say it tonight. Let the church say, let the church say it. Let us sing it. Let the church know. One more time, say amen to your victory tonight. Come on, let the church say, let the church. Let the church. Let the church. God has spoken. Let the church. Come on, one more time and we're going to pray out of here tonight. God has spoken. Let the church. Come on, lift your right hand right where you are. Gracious God, we thank you now for your goodness and your grace. Thank you for your spirit. Thank you for this time of fellowship tonight that we have enjoyed. God, wherever somebody is, we know your spirit is big enough to reach them, even if they're not in this room. Now, God, bless your people. Let them be protected by thine angels until we return again at the appointed time, giving us peace and blessing in our home and house and heart. In Jesus' mighty name. And the people of God said, amen. God bless you tonight.